Welcome back to the RT Boxing Show. Mr. A here with another breakdown and prediction of a stay busy fight between Joshua Greer Jr. Don't blink. He comes in with the pillow. He's taking on Yaqub Kareem out of Nigeria, but fights out of Michigan. And this is going to be a 6-rounder, a stay busy fight. This is Greer's 4th fight of the year. His 310, 418. His last fight was 7-14 against Davila. He stopped him in 5. Davila's corner said no more. So he's going to fight on 11-17 on the undercard of Nathaniel Gallimore, that Roy Jones Jr. card. They're both on the undercard. But Greer, like I say, he's 14-1-1 with 6 KOs, 38% knockout. 23 years old. He's 5'4" with a 66-inch reach. He's ranked number 57 in the super bantamweights. I believe that's what he's fighting at, 118, I think it is. He's been going up and down in weight, but I think he's last fight was 117. He's taking on Kareem, who's number 466 in the world. He's number 1 in Nigeria. Like I said, at his record, he's 33 years old. I don't know, is this fight a bantamweight? It might be bantamweight. This fight just might be a bantamweight. Kareem's 14-7 with 1 draw. Out of the 14 wins, he's 8 KOs. Out of the 7 losses, he's been KO'd 6 times. Now, this is a stay busy fight. Before the year is over, what Greer Jr. gets out of this, besides just activity, he gets an experienced fighter in Kareem. In his 7 losses, 3 of them have come to talented opposition. At least 3 of them that I recognize. He lost to Khalid Al-Alifi. I know he's an up and coming champion over in I think it's the Commonwealth belt. I believe one of the either British or Commonwealth belt. He has one of those local bantamweight belts over in the UK. Then he fought against Paul Butler. And the more recently he fought against, I don't know if you guys will recognize his name. I've seen his name a few times, and I saw a couple of his fights. Duque Micah. He's a nice little South African fighter. And he's climbing the ranks quickly, too. So that's why I checked Micah out in the past, so I know who he is. So just those 3 names alone is some key top-notch experience that Kareem has been into. So he knows how to perform against top-notch people. Like I said, when it comes to experience, Greer only has a total of 76 rounds in his career, and Kareem has 140, a double amount of rounds. So he has rounds against better opposition than Greer has in this moment in his careers, even though they both have 15, 16. Greer has 16 fights. Kareem has about 23 fights. So he has that experience and with better composition. So now, the fight being that it's a 6-round fight, it's going to be a fast-paced fight. What Greer, to me, because we do a breakdown real fast. Kareem's legs and feet are nothing special, but he can recenter himself in the ring pretty well. He knows how to use his legs if he's in trouble. His feet work is okay. He doesn't cross them up. He doesn't get himself out of position. He doesn't lunge with his punches. It's decent footwork. But his legs, he will, if he needs to, he could use the ring to buy him some time. As far as Greer Jr., Mr. Don't Blink, from what I'm seeing of him, I haven't seen him too much have to backpedal or show too much back foot fighting. So I don't know how much of he's, to me, in that category, he's lower. I'm going to give the defensive retreat mode to Kareem. If they need to buy time, I give that to him. He's better at using his legs for that. I never seen Greer have to buy him some time. It's not, maybe he's not hurt. It's a good thing. You can look at it that way, but every moment, at some moment in some time in your career, you're gonna need your legs to bail you out. So and the feet, Greer has quick feet. He could get in and out of position fast. I mean, not like, I mean, he gets in and out of his opponent's position. He could hit him, get in and out. He could switch angles pretty smoothly. I would like to see him, as a fan, I would like to see him get a little sharper at, jumping to the right, back to the center, jump to the right. Really switch up angles on people because I think he has the hand speed. 'Cause he's getting a little more power, but I think it's coming from accumulation of his speed and his all his punches are about sixes and seven, so he has a footwork to jump side to side and put all that on you. So the feet work, I'm going with Greer Jr. The legs, I like how he bends and gets a little get leverage in his shots, but just on savior type mode, the retreat, ring generalship. I'm gonna even on the offensive end. Greer's a come forward fighter, so from what I've seen, and I've seen Kareem use the ring more more usage of the ring canvas than Greer has. Greer is more of a just come at you guy. So I give all the legs to Greer except for savior mode, retreat mode, defensive leg, back foot. I give it to Kareem. He could buy himself time better, I believe. Now, as far as defensively, how I just said, Kareem has great legs for that, so we'll start off with him. His, like I said, his legs is good for buying himself defensive time. Waist up, he's just a high guard here. Catch your punches and just slip you. He's not gonna do nothing. He's not gonna be out maneuvering you with his waist. He's not gonna do no fancy movement. He ain't no mover around. He only moves if he's hurt. He doesn't move for no reason to reset your feet. He doesn't do like who's a mover. He doesn't do like a Floyd and Lara just move around the ring. He doesn't do like a Miguel Vasquez just move for no reason. He's not that type of mover. While Greer eats your punches. He gets hit a little too often for me, but he's good at catch and shoot, and he's getting better at that catch and shoot. He's getting better at the throw with you. He's loose in the hips. He's good at ducking and coming up with his right or left. He's got pretty good power in both hands. And when he's in front of you, he's more of just a high guard blocker. So defensively, I like Kareem's legs, and I don't like how Joshua. I don't know if it's his lack of defense or just he's too aggressive on offense. He gets hit a little too much coming in. So it's even though I like that, I go with Joshua Greer for the defense. I'm being a little picky because he gets hit a little too much coming in, but I think it's just because he comes in a little too much, and I don't think it's a lack of his defense. He's just over aggressive on some moments in the rounds. Now, as of the offensive category with the arms, power for power, one punch for one punch, I go with Greer. Even though he's not a knockout artist, he's batting 38%. He seems his shots are flesh, more on target than Kareem's. Whereas combination and speed variation, Kareem is just a 1-2 body hooker. One in a lead. But Greer, he switches up speeds very well. He throws setups out there. So we're gonna go with Greer on that one. He could throw double up on any punches, uppercuts, a jab. He's pretty good on the combinations. They're not always repetitive, same punch coming. So that being a breakdown, like I said, this is a stay busy fight for Joshua Greer Jr., and I predict him to win the fight. Now, the only thing it's gonna have to be is if he Kareem been in the ring with better opposition than Greer, so he knows how to survive. He knows how not to take the big shot. Now, will Greer get over aggressive and try and track down Kareem if he's surviving? You know, will he over lunge and reach into something stupid? That's where he has to watch out for, because Kareem, like, he has, out of 14 wins, 8 KOs, so he knows how to deliver a bomb. You know, and that's the only thing I'm gonna. I wish I could somehow see this fight, but it's such a low fight. I don't know if it's gonna be on YouTube, but I try and track it down. I'm interested in see will Greer be patient and not overreach and reach into something, leave himself vulnerable. So I'm gonna go with Greer in a unanimous decision. I think Kareem will do enough and know how to survive without getting knocked out in 6 rounds. So I got Joshua Greer getting some experience from a crafty 33-year-old. This is Mr. A for Double RT Boxing saying thank you for your time and support. Once again, we got Joshua Don't Blink Greer with a unanimous decision over Yaqub Kareem.